Yes guys, and welcome to RG Handhelds once again. It's been a while, but very nice to see you guys again. So today we're kicking off with Anbernic's latest handheld again. Yet again they brought out this RG ARC. This is the D version, meaning dual OS, which is the normal iteration of Android and Linux, or you have the S version, which is just I believe it just has the actual Linux. It doesn't have a touchscreen either. The other version, this one does have a touchscreen, obviously because it has Android. So this is the dual boot version that they've sent me. I believe it's the black version they've sent me as well in here. The box is Anbernic's slightly different to what they normally have, the white looking box with this. We've got this silky background wallpaper, quite nice actually. So all you guys know, it's based on, it looks like a Sega Saturn controller or Sega Genesis, so it's based on that iteration. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Thanks to Wildly, Sunny Peng, Maxu, all the guys over at Anbernic to getting this out to me. Let's do a unbox. So say most YouTubers I know have had the white version, so this is the black Genesis version. So you use your Type C to USB, guys, and in the box we had a screen protector. I have actually put that on to save us some time, and there was a SD card in there, which I have put in the device. And your usual wipes, guys, just to wipe down the screen and apply the screen protector, and the usual manual as well in the box, the user guide. I won't bore you to death with that user guide, guys, so let's crack on. Let's get the box out the way. We will compare it just to a couple other handhelds or joysticks. So that's it, guys. That is the RG ARC-D. D for dual OS, meaning it has a dual OS, Linux and Android. If you don't boot it up with an SD or boot to Android, as you know, guys. So you can see on the back there, there you go. Let's just focus that in. There's your details at the back. So 7.5 watt, 5 volt battery. 3,500 milliamp. Build quality, I'm really actually liking it, to be honest. It does feel very comfortable in the hand, guys. I tell you what, while we do that, we'll just power this thing up. Up the top here you have the power button, which I'll power up, should be powering up. Your volume up and down, guys, and this is the usual exit emulators, come out of an emulator. The force reset button. HDMI over the top there, guys, so you could TV out, plug it to your TV, and your usual OTG and DC for charging and connecting other things to here. Shoulders R2 and the L2, they feel okay. They're not analog, guys, so don't get too excited. And then your R1 and L1 here, they feel good. Nothing spectacular, but the usual Anbernic. But I have to admit, it's really, really comfortable to hold. So hats off. And that D-pad, guys, look at it. You can see it's protruding a bit above, but that's the way it's meant to be. If we compare it to something like the M30 controller, very similar, I find. You can probably see there, guys, the D-pad looks literally exactly the same, and it feels the same as well. So if you have this controller, you're going to be right at home, guys. And if you compare it in size, guys, if you just look there, compare it in size, you can see clearly it's based on something like this. And if you take Anbernic's last, it's not the first time they've tried to copy a controller as a handheld. Here you have 353P, and you can see there, guys, it's quite similar. So there you have the three devices that look similar, being the 353P, which was their last attempt to imitate a controller, which worked out quite well, guys. That one I like very much, but this one's based more on this kind of controller, as you can see there, and the D-pad is exactly the same, I find. Button layout's the same. So let's put that aside and just have a look at the device in itself. Let's just get a little focus on this. So yeah, the buttons, you can see the buttons are quite high up, but they have a good amount of travel, you can see there, and they feel good. You got your speakers, nice and loud, guys, nice clear speakers. You start and select on the top there. We've been up the top already. Down the sides you have nothing, and over down the bottom you have your usual 3.5mm jack, external, internal, and I think a little reset button there, which says R on it. And that's it for the aesthetics. I've gone and put this screen protector in there, and I really do like this screen. It looks very retro like screen, guys. It really does add to the feel of the game. I mean, we can go ahead and check out, I guess, a game quickly. We could use RetroArch because they mainly put RetroArch on here for you guys. And there's a load of systems here. You can just go ahead and play. So quickly, we'll just get in and check out something quick. Dreamcast, what do we have for Dreamcast? Let's have a look. See, we have some sort of fighting game in here. There you go, Soul Calibur. Quickly check that out. I mean, I'm not sure if any OS is being worked on at the moment, but it really would like Jealous or, you know, some other OS on here, maybe even Garlic OS 2, the new 2 version 2.0 or 2, whatever it's called. That would be really cool on here. Stock is pretty good, actually. There's nothing wrong with the stock OS. So don't think that wants to load. Just come out of there. Quickly come out of here. Not too sure why Dreamcast is not working on here. Let's try something else. There you go. Thomas Wave. Let's put the volume up. So you can see it's got bezels, pre-bezels around already. Go and quickly get into the game so you can see what it's like.
Mission 1, start.
So you can see, guys, it's pretty decent. The screen quality is nice. Like I say, that it's got that retro feel of the device, which is pretty cool. So let's see if we can get out of that quickly. Close content, quit RetroArch, So that was Autonomous Wave, guys. I will be doing another video of the device. Let's quickly just go into the settings so you can see what it has on here. It's Anbernic stock OS, which isn't too bad, guys. There you go. Obviously, you know the specs, but that's one thing we didn't read out was the specs. So let's quickly have a quick lowdown on the specs while we're having a look, guys. So I'll just bring the specs up here. It's nice and easy. So RG ARC, you got the D version, which is the dual, and the S version, which is the Linux only, guys. Screen is a 4-inch IPS 640 by 480. It has that Mali G52 GPU, and you all know the SoC. It's the RK3566, which is running the Cortex A55. This particular one has 2 GB of LPDDR4. The S version will only have 1 gig, guys, because it don't have Android. So the D version has the 2 gig of RAM, which is an extra gig, you know, for Linux, which all helps, guys. Storage is coming in internal 32 gig eMMC, which stores the OS. And obviously it has that dual external card. And the battery is coming at 3,500 milliamps, which is pretty decent for, you know, something with a Linux on it, which is quite optimized. So that is it, guys. I'm really digging it, and we're comparing it again to 353p, which was the last one. Screen size is very similar, as you can see, but comfortability, I prefer this one. This one isn't too bad, you know. Obviously no analogs on this one. And then you got the M30 controller, which is more or less based on, again, very, very nice. It fits in the hand beautifully. This is what I really love about this controller. It's just the shape of it. And it has very, very similar aesthetics, you know, and they've tried to imitate something like this, which they've done a pretty decent job, guys. I've got to give it to them. They have done a very good job in, you know, keeping the D-pad and the shape of the device extremely comfortable to use, guys. So, like, I will do more videos of some emulators, you know, showing on here. I need to get another OS. I'm hoping someone brings out another OS soon, so I can showcase that. But yes, very nice handheld. I'll probably use this for something like Sega CD, Mega Drive, some Genesis stuff. I also hope my good old friend Sakura Retro Modding makes some sort of mods for this, you know, some nice stickers to make it look like a you know, Sega device with some Sega stickers, and maybe the white version for some Saturn stickers. So I hope he gets one of these and gives us some cool mods, because guys, it really is a nice device. Look at that D-pad again. Can you see the way it's protruding above? But you know, that really helps when you're playing fighting games. You can pull them fighting games off because it rotates on that pivot beautifully. So that is my quick unboxing review of the RG ARC-D, guys, the dual Linux and Android version. You all know what the Android looks like on these devices. You simply take out the card and you can see the Android boot up. Whereas the S version, I don't have that one, but it's exactly the same, but you only have 1 gig of RAM. Remember that, guys. And you don't have touchscreen, because obviously you don't have Android as well, so you don't need a touchscreen. So just bear them a few things in mind, guys. That's the downside of the other version, so the S version. So that is it, guys. Let me know what you think of the device. Have you ordered one? Which color do you like? Do you like that white one? I believe it's based on these kind of colors. Or do you like this Sega Genesis type version? I really dig this one. So hit that like button, guys. As usual, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you soon.